Hello, I'm Daniel, and this is my wife Aneta.
Hi.
My little son Valerian, and this is Theo. And this around us is our Mongolian yurt. We've built this yurt at the end of this summer. Did we?
Yeah, we did. We started in June, and I believe in July it was finished.
Yeah.
And we first opened it in August because we didn't have the terrace finished and such, but the yurt itself, I believe, was up in July.
Yeah, it was. Then we put it on Airbnb. Okay.
Just to try.
Just to try, and we suddenly got visitors, first visitors like 24 hours after putting it online, maybe sooner.
Yeah, it was actually super quick, and we were quite shocked to have such a good feedback. We just uploaded it on an Airbnb to kind of get around the app and find out what.
So in the end of July or the beginning of August, we opened this Airbnb, and from the first moment we found out that it's a boom.
Yeah, we were just getting things done and finishing touches, but like on every level, so it was still a bit of work to do. But we were like, okay, so let the people see it and maybe book it in advance. But we were just outside, and it was like 4:30 or something-ish in the afternoon. And Daniel came to me because the Airbnb was on his phone, and he was like, "Did you just made a reservation?" And no, why would I do that? And yeah, so we quickly realized that there's like two people come in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was quite surprise.
Quite hectic. So we just grabbed the kids and just ran to the sauna to get everything ready and to bring some towels and everything. So we didn't have the bedding, no sheets, no nothing like that. So yeah, I remember I just grabbed the boys and we ran straight up with a vacuum. And yeah, Daniel, I don't even know where were you. It was just so hectic, and they were super nice. They, thank God, came a bit later than expected. Trošku to bude hajs. Jo, opatrně ještě, prosím tě. Už je to pitelný?
So there were our first visitors, and everything went at the end quite smoothly. They didn't even went to the sauna. They were just spending their night by the fireplace. And from that day, there was like every weekend full.
Not every weekend. It was like in the summer. It was every day. We were booked like every day, even through the work days, which was really surprising. And no, povídej. It was literally every day. We had bookings till like November, even some in December, I think. And we opened up on August 14th, and on the September 13th, 13th. Yeah, and then Windstorm came.
Yes.
On
the Friday 13th. There was a
September.
Yes, of September, about a month after we've opened the yurt. The wind has came to our location, and long story short, it blew away the yurt, since it's built up on the hill on let's call it a terrace. So the strong wind just pushed the yurt down from the terrace on the ground. It was all around.
We've never really experienced such a strong wind. And sadly, luckily, depends, we had the guests over for this, that's what time, for this date. Yeah. So luckily, sadly, we had guests over for this date. And they were supposed to be here from Thursday to Sunday, and luckily they had to go back, just a quick return to their home because of the winds, to repair some damages on their house. And it was in the end for the night, which happened when happened the damage. And yeah, I remember Daniel just came to me in the middle of the night. It was like 12 to 2 a.m. like in the middle of the night.
It was past midnight.
And he was like, yeah, the yurt is gone. And I thought that I was still dreaming, because how could such a big structure just flew away? And indeed, our garden used to be really a forest, and yeah, it's not anymore.
Yeah, after the sunrise, whole image was shown to us. There were like 20 blown out trees. Also the yurt gone.
Like the highest, the tallest.
The oldest spruce trees that were like dominant in the middle of the garden. They were blown away.
They blocked the view from the street and from the other houses. Just like 2 more cottages, not like super close, but we didn't really know about them back then. Now we do.
Yeah, the view of our garden really changed this evening, this night. But about the yurt, it was blown away, and the visitors even had their belongings inside the yurt, so it was all everywhere around the garden, like their books, etc.
Yeah, I remember even texting them at like 5 a.m. when I was sure that I was indeed not dreaming, that the yurt is gone, and that I'm really sorry that we will try to save everything we can, but it really was not safe for us to go out there till like 7-8 a.m. The trees were bending like crazy. I've never seen anything like that. And Yara was his name, and his girlfriend Eliška. And he texted me back. He was like, okay, don't worry, just stay safe. And they were like that they're gonna come around the first thing in the morning, that they're gonna bring some chainsaw and they will help us out. They even texted us asking if you need anything for the kids, or they were super sweet about it. I was honestly like scared that they are gonna sue us and I don't know what not. And they indeed came in the work clothes. They even couldn't get here. They had to take out their chainsaws on the way, because there were trees fallen on the street as well. And that's when they met my parents, which came to help as well. And they spent the day. They really helped us to get the yurt, or at least what remained of it, to save. We bring everything to house.
Yeah, we even had to cut by chainsaws our way to the yurt to be able to scavenge the parts of yurt. And there was also a rain with the wind, so whole yurt was wet.
Muddy, everything was muddy.
There's like insulation from the sheepskin, so it was full of water. And wool skin. wool, yeah, wool. It's woolen insulation. That's it. So it was quite wet, and the wet wool is quite heavy. So with this Yara guy, we were like bringing it down to our house to dry it up, and so on. And as you can see, we've built the yurt back up, but it took us along 1, maybe 2 months.
Yeah, because it was really kind of a lot. Because that summer we had our younger son. I came to labor in like the first week of July, and we just had a lot on our hands, and we really tried to push through as much as we could to catch at least the end of season for the Airbnb to open, just to have some guys to come around. I didn't really expect that anybody would come in the winter, especially when we don't even have like a heated water and such. And we really just gave it our all. Like I was breastfeeding, I was looking at Theo, and meanwhile I was just trying to get done some work on our websites and such. And we put like blood, sweat and tears into it, and once we finished, we were back in the beginning. It wasn't even the beginning, it was way worse. Like, we didn't have our garden, we didn't have Airbnb, we had just this wooden platform that was constantly being rained on, and it was going like, it got damaged, a lot of it. And we were just so
burnt out.
But we were so burnt out that we just had to leave for a while, and we went to Spain for 10 days.
Yeah, we spent 10 days in Spain, and when we got back, we took some family friends.
Yeah, luckily.
And build the yurt back up. It was damaged a bit, but thankfully not that much as was expected at the first glance after the wind.
It actually was everything way better than we first expected. Like the first morning after the windstorm, I was just happy that we had our house. I didn't believe that when we wake up or when the sun's up in the morning that we will have our cars, the roof or anything. And in the end, the only thing that happened was that the yurt was like wiped off. And there were damages on some of these wooden structures, which we had to buy new ones, and inner like this cotton fabric.
Lining,
Yes,
this fabric was damaged, and some parts of these walls, but it's nothing.
It was really like 20% of everything that the yurt includes we had to replace. But the rest we got to save that.
Yes, of course, more things were damaged, but not the excess of we won't be able to put it together.
Yeah, we could reuse it. It's not new, but we could use it. Like you can see. Teď bych to klidně vzala a ukázala prostříhle. Chceš ty?
Já si pak udělám další záběr.
Okay. Takže cut, prostříme to.
Like there are wooden poles on the ceiling that like hold the ceiling together, or the house the roof that set up the roof of the yurt. So it shows on them that there was some damage, but the yurt is standing and
it's firm. It's not like the like use of it is any way like jak to řekneš? Jakože snížená funkce.
Well, it works. It's fully working. After we've built the yurt again, we've done some precautions to withstand another windstorm, or at least to give it a better chance of withstanding another wind.
Yeah.
There were some strong winds during the fall.
We have such a strong PTSD from that night. We never really cared about winds back then, but from now on, like there's a little bit of wind, and the first thing is, oh my god, the yurt, the trees, the animals, and whatnot. We are just PTSD, I believe.
Yeah.
It was really a scary night. I was really worried about the boys. Even we were like in the bedroom, and I was just praying over them. Yeah. Something.
So the yurt is back up, and thankfully it's generating income again through Airbnb.
Ready? Yeah, so it's winter time now. We have still guests, which I'm so grateful for. I really wasn't expecting that. I wasn't even sure if we wanna build it back up like for the off-season months, and thank God we did, because the whole December was basically booked, and every weekend is, and even some work days, which I'm quite surprised, but really grateful for. And yeah, it's becoming a pretty solid passive income. Passive
Not
income.
that passive. There's so much investment of time and money in the yurt, but yes.
Yeah, we have to still optimize some things because the wastewater, we just finished like to put the wastewater outside the yurt like automatically through pipes. Back then it was yesterday. It was just to collect in a
bucket.
Yeah, in a
There
bucket.
was like a sink and the bucket under the sink which collected the
wastewater,
drain water, the wastewater from the sink.
So you constantly have to like go and make sure that it's not overflowing when there's guests. That's something that will help a lot actually, because that's one of the things that you can't really get a cleaning lady to do so, because it's like 20 liters. It's
quite heavy.
Yeah, you're up the terrace and it's not easy. Even Daniel slipped with it. Yeah, that will help for sure. And even like the spring water, we wanna put some pipes like in the garden so the guests can collect it and we don't have to constantly bring it to them. Yeah, there's just still some things that we have to optimize, but I think that we are getting there. It will become passive income.
I think I'll just do the walk around video of yurt, some basics of how everything works, and
to get you some point of view, so you know what we're talking about.
And this talking video I'll just upload as a whole.
Yeah, sure, that would be great. So yeah, that's our way to hopefully build a passive income. We will just hire some cleaning lady and she will do like those 3-hour window before in between the guests.
At this moment I'm the cleaning lady.
Yeah, yes. I'm the washing machine lady.
I also start the fire in the sauna for visitors. There will be another video about the spa, about the wellness we have connected to yurt on our garden, so stay tuned for that.
I believe that's the reason why people come in here even in the winter months, because of the spa, because they spend way more time in the sauna or in the heating tub than in the summer. In the summer it was basically all the time in the fire pit or around the fireplace, and yeah, so I believe that's what's attracting them.
Okay, thank you for watching.
That's a wrap. See ya.
It's getting late. Time for the OnlyFans content.